In 2026, more than 20 of the biggest projects on Earth will finish at the same time. Some will reshape cities. Some will power entire countries. Others will let us see deeper into space than ever before. This is the year when decades of planning turn into real, world-changing machines. Around the world, megaprojects that took years to build are finally reaching completion. These are not small upgrades. They are massive transport systems, global energy landmarks, powerful scientific tools, and cultural icons rebuilt for a new era. All coming online within a single defining year. Please take a moment to subscribe and like the video. It really helps the channel. Rising from Chile's Atacama Desert, the extremely large telescope is the most ambitious ground-based telescope ever built. Its main mirror stretches across 39 meters and is made up of nearly 800 separate segments. Each one must move with extreme precision to keep the telescope perfectly focused. The entire structure weighs over 3,000 tons, yet it must remain steady to within fractions of a millimeter while tracking distant objects in space. Once operational, it will collect 15 times more light than today's largest telescopes. This will allow scientists to study planets beyond our solar system, watch how galaxies formed, and explore the mystery of dark matter. While early testing will continue into the next decade, the major construction milestone in 2026 marks the moment this telescope truly becomes active. Spanning both the northern and southern hemispheres, the Cherenkov Telescope Array Observatory pushes space science even further. Built in Spain's Canary Islands and the deserts of Chile, the system uses more than 60 telescopes of different sizes. Instead of looking directly at stars, these telescopes detect brief flashes of light created when powerful gamma rays hit Earth's atmosphere. This allows scientists to study some of the most violent events in the universe, including exploding stars and black holes. When parts of the array become operational in 2026, they will already be more sensitive than anything used before. In Austin, Texas, rapid economic growth is driving a new wave of vertical construction. The Waterline Tower, rising about 311 meters, is set to become the tallest building in the city. The project combines luxury homes, nearly 700,000 square feet of office space, and a flagship One Hotel, all built on a complex base structure. Engineers had to carefully design the foundation to deal with local soil conditions while also managing the challenges of building a very tall structure in a city not used to super tall towers. As different parts of the building open through 2026, this single site will function like a vertical neighborhood. In West Africa, Abidjan's Tour F is set to change the region's skyline. Standing 421 meters tall, it is designed to anchor a new financial district and position the city as a major business center. The tower blends office spaces, hotel facilities, and commercial areas into one structure. Its height alone sends a powerful message about Abidjan's growing economic role. When it completes in 2026, it will mark a new chapter in how African cities present themselves on the global stage. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is more than a river crossing. It is a critical link between the United States and Canada. Stretching across the Detroit River, the bridge serves one of North America's busiest trade routes. Its cable-stayed design allows a long central span for ship traffic below, while supporting 6 lanes of vehicles along with pedestrian and cycling paths. Engineers also built smart monitoring systems directly into the bridge to track its condition over time. With commissioning planned for early 2026, the bridge is expected to ease congestion and strengthen cross-border trade. In Taiwan, the Danjiang Bridge takes a bold approach to bridge design. Instead of using multiple towers, it relies on a single asymmetrical pylon. This reduces visual impact and limits environmental disturbance at the river's mouth. Designed by Zaha Hadid architects, the bridge combines striking form with advanced engineering. It was built to handle strong winds, earthquakes, and typhoons. When it opens in May 2026, it will carry road traffic and later light rail setting a new standard for multi-use bridges. Across Europe, entire cities are being reconnected. The Grand Paris Express is the largest transport project currently underway on the continent. It adds 4 new metro lines and extends 2 others, dramatically expanding the Paris transit network. Line 18, scheduled to partially open in 2026, links major research centers, business zones, and future Olympic sites. In Germany, Stuttgart 21 represents a full overhaul of rail travel in the city. By moving the central station underground and redesigning track layouts, the project improves train efficiency and frees surface land for redevelopment. Its December 2026 opening will end one of Europe's most complex infrastructure projects. Vietnam's Long Thanh International Airport is being built to handle rapidly growing air travel in Southeast Asia. Its first phase includes a 4,000-meter runway and a wide, flowing terminal inspired by the shape of a lotus flower. Designed for 25 million passengers per year, the airport is planned to expand far beyond that number in the future. As construction reaches final stages and systems testing continues, its 2026 opening will shift the center of Vietnam's aviation network. In Australia, Western Sydney International Airport is designed as the foundation of an entirely new urban region. The terminal focuses on natural light, smooth passenger movement, and long-term expansion. Major road and rail connections are being built alongside the airport to support economic growth across Western Sydney. Final commissioning throughout 2026 will prepare the airport to transform the region's development. India's Noida International Airport follows a similar path on an even larger scale. Located near Delhi, it is designed to ease pressure on one of the world's busiest air travel areas. Initial operations are already being tested, with a full opening planned for 2026. Long-term plans include up to 5 runways and passenger capacity comparable to the world's largest airports. After years of political debate and technical challenges, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is approaching full operation. Built on the Blue Nile, it is the largest hydropower project in Africa. Once all 13 turbines are running in 2026, it will generate enough electricity to power much of Ethiopia and export energy to neighboring countries. The dam is a central part of the nation's long-term development strategy. Far out in the North Sea, the Dogger Bank wind farm shows how large renewable energy projects have become. Its turbines rise higher than the Statue of Liberty and stretch across hundreds of square kilometers. When its final phases are completed by 2026, the project will provide more than 8 gigawatts of power, enough to supply millions of homes. In Bangladesh, the Rooppur nuclear power plant marks the country's entry into nuclear energy. Built with international partners, the facility includes multiple safety layers designed to handle extreme conditions. Full operation in 2026 will help diversify Bangladesh's energy sources and reduce reliance on fossil fuels. Turkey's Akkuyu nuclear power plant is another major turning point. With 4 reactors producing a combined 4.8 gigawatts, it is one of the largest energy investments in the country's history. When the first reactor enters service in 2026, Turkey will officially begin generating nuclear power. Saudi Arabia's NEOM green hydrogen project points toward a different energy future. Designed to run entirely on renewable power, the facility will produce hydrogen for export and industrial use. With construction nearing completion, the project is expected to become one of the world's most important clean energy hubs by 2026. In commercial aviation, the Boeing 777X represents the next step in long-distance flight. Its carbon fiber wings include folding tips, allowing the aircraft to fit existing airport gates. The plane is powered by GE9X engines, the largest jet engines ever built. Deliveries beginning around 2026 are expected to shape airline fleets for decades. In military aviation, the B-21 Raider is set to enter service as the most advanced stealth bomber ever produced. Designed using digital engineering from the start, it is built to adapt to future technologies. Initial deliveries to the U.S. Air Force in 2026 will mark a major shift in strategic air power. Barcelona's Camp Nou renovation is transforming one of football's most famous stadiums. The upgrade expands capacity, modernizes facilities, and adds a new roof while preserving the stadium's historic identity. A full reopening in 2026 will return the venue to its place at the center of global football. In the United States, the Buffalo Bills' new stadium is being built to handle harsh winter weather while offering a modern fan experience. Its open-air design and distinctive canopy set it apart from traditional enclosed venues. Scheduled to open in 2026, the stadium will also drive redevelopment across the surrounding area. Together, these projects show how tightly packed global ambition has become. In 2026, telescopes will explore deeper space, cities will grow taller, transport networks will move faster, and energy systems will become cleaner. Even Barcelona's Sagrada Familia is expected to complete its central tower, more than a century after construction began. More than a calendar milestone, 2026 represents the moment when years of planning turn into real-world change, reshaping how people travel, how nations produce power, and how the future is built. Thanks for watching Unthinkable Build. We'll see you in the next one.